Jeff Bezos is being called tone deaf for his remarks following his historic space flight.
I want to thank every Amazon employee and every Amazon customer because you guys paid for all of this.
The 10-minute flight cost $5.5 billion, so critics were quick to call him out. Yes, Amazon workers did pay for this with lower wages, union busting, a frenzied and inhumane workplace. Congresswoman AOC tweeted,
"It's funny because it doesn't pay taxes or his employees."
Good, thank you.
You're doing a great job.
Aw, thank you. Appreciate that.
I've been in the business 36 years.
Really appreciate that.
Most consumers are familiar with the multi-billion-dollar company, Amazon. They are the most successful delivery and online purchasing company in the world, but that doesn't mean they always function ethically. There's a lot more to this company than most think there is, and it should not be ignored.
The U.S. Department of Labor in 2022 has found Amazon workers to be exposed to unsafe work conditions, and these conditions include high frequency in which employees must lift packages and other items, heavy weight of the items handled by workers, employees awkwardly twisting and bending and extending themselves to lift items, and very long hours. In the department's own words, because of this, many employees have had high rates of musculoskeletal disorders. There is no excuse for any job to rearrange your muscle form in any way that stunts you.
I'm dying, Theodore.
Usually picking up something heavy once or twice doesn't really affect your muscles. However, if it's your 9-to-5 job and you're doing it over and over, picking up heavy objects may cause muscle disorders. These disorders could have easily been prevented with proper heavy lifting equipment and machinery, and correct training for employees to not injure themselves on the job site.
Amazon even steals money from its own employees. According to publiccitizen.org, Amazon is not paying Amazon Flex drivers their full tips given by customers. Amazon would pay a $6.1.7 million fine. Amazon ended the practice in 2019, only once it became aware of the federal investigation of its practices.
The simple truth is, Amazon doesn't care about anything but maximizing their profits. It doesn't matter if their own employees are underpaid with mutated muscles, as long as they're top businessmen and have plenty of money, that's all that matters. However, this can be used against Amazon, as shown in both of our sources. Amazon only stopped their misconduct when they were threatened with legal action, and when there was legal action against anyone, especially a mega corporation, money is guaranteed to be lost. Sometimes companies even forfeit to avoid losing money through lawyers, to lose less money no matter what the lawsuit is. This is the best way to combat Amazon or any large corporation that violates your human rights, by reporting to HR or any government department involving your special issue. The company becomes investigated. Anything that violates laws of workplace, safety, trade, and management can be brought to court. Companies like Amazon will not stop exploiting their employees until their money is threatened. And all employees need to use that to their advantage.
It isn't just employees that are inconvenienced by Amazon, it is also the community members who live near the Amazon warehouses. Corporate businesses like Amazon do not care about local towns and cities because Amazon focuses globally, not locally. In order to globally make sales, they buy cheap land in bulk to make their warehouses. These pieces of land are typically in low-income neighborhoods. And when a large company like Amazon moves into neighborhoods like Gage Park in Chicago, health and quality of life are replaced with economic expansion for the wealthy. According to consumerreports.org, concerns from civilians of Gage Park were interviewed about the new Amazon warehouse that entered in their small town. Concerns include noise pollution from semi-trucks, extreme traffic jams, semi-trucks driving where children play, large increase of gasoline and chemicals in the air, causing asthma, cancer, heart attacks, and miscarriages. All of these effects were displayed due to Amazon moving into this small town full of children and families. A family's 7-year-old daughter gets nosebleeds every week due to the air pollution. Trucks, vehicles, and planes used by Amazon strongly contribute to carbon emissions and air pollution, especially near residential areas, leading to an overall negative environmental impact. Many children cannot play outside due to constant traffic movement from semi-trucks right outside their homes, along with other roads being damaged from the weight of all the vehicles coming from the Amazon warehouses.
Environmental activists such as Aaron Barkovich would be very interested to hear about this. It would be foolish to ignore the alarming red flags that are similar between Amazon and PG&E. All of these negative impacts caused by Amazon could have easily been avoided if Amazon chose to create its own separate roads for their traffic instead of making Gage Park carry the burden. Yet Amazon will not listen to the local communities because the target is money, not partnership. Amazon treats its neighbors of their warehouses the same way they treat their own employees, by giving them the short end of the straw.
Go, guys. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's space. Unbelievable. They did everything you got for me. Yeah, look. All of it. Just
Oh, that's great!
Can you move your head a little bit?
Oh, yeah. I love it!
According to Lite Finance, Jeff Bezos earns approximately $911.09 per second, $54,700,000 per minute, and $3.28 million per hour. This much money is going to one person, while Amazon workers are underpaid with only $19 an hour, while UPS drivers are paid $35 an hour for less work. The money given to Jeff Bezos could easily be used to fix all the problems of employment, air pollution, unsafe warehouses with just a week worth of Bezos' salary and more. While air pollution raises the risk of cancer and miscarriages to families all over America that even work for Amazon, one man grows richer by a million every 30 minutes.
Surely when a man is given this much money, he would use it to contribute to society and explore ways to advance humanity. Surely he has bigger plans to help everyone. Surely he did it for science, right? With the money he rightfully earned, right?
That's right, billions of dollars just go to space, not for the humanity or science, but as a vacation for the rich. And Jeff Bezos didn't even stay in space for the average amount of time astronauts usually stay in space for, which is 6 months. Let's play a short trivia game. How long did Jeff Bezos stay in space? If you answered just 11 minutes, you're correct.
Billions of dollars for a historical moment using the money that should have gone to his own employees. A life-changing experience that does not pay taxes just for it to only be enjoyed for 11 minutes. That's a complete waste of money. That is like going on a private jet ride to Walmart to buy a Snickers bar. That is the most absurd part about this, is all of this is true. The same spaceship was also used by Katy Perry, who also got backlash when she was in space for the same amount of time as Jeff Bezos. Many tweets calling it "let them eat cake" of our generation, but instead of cake, it's greenhouse emissions that give families cancers and heart attacks. As Jeff Bezos says himself, you guys paid for this. The ones who paid for this was the employees, who should have been getting paid twice as much without their bodies being torn apart. The ones who paid for this was families who have to think twice about having another child while their current children are already struggling with nosebleeds, asthma, and possibly cancer.
This wasn't the only time Jeff Bezos had a let them eat cake moment.
If this is openly what's going on about Jeff Bezos' spending habits, just imagine the total amount of money he refuses to give people in need. It has also been uncovered that Jeff Bezos even avoids taxes by not writing them off through charity, but instead carrying wealth in his stock values and not actual currency, so he is taxed less than he should be. As ProPublica.com explains, in 2007, Jeff Bezos, then a multi-billionaire and now the richest man in the world, did not pay a penny in federal income taxes. He achieved that feat again in 2011. Bezos' wealth increased by $127 billion according to Forbes, but he's been reported a total of $6.5 billion in income. The $1.4 billion he paid in personal federal taxes is a massive number. yet it amounts to a 1.1 true tax percent rate. On his rising fortune, his true net worth is in the hundreds of billions. But since Jeff Bezos carries less actual money that is taxed on his true wealth, which is his stock value, he is able to pay way less than he should be in taxes. The tax rate for Jeff Bezos is around 20%, but somehow a perfectly legal method of tax avoidance that doesn't benefit anyone but himself. He only pays 1.1% in taxes.
And somehow the government allows not just Jeff Bezos to do this, but other several billionaires and CEOs. And while this happens, we are left to pay our own taxes fairly as toxic air fills our lungs, inflation rises, and workers barely get paid. And it will only get worse from here unless we start realizing the truth. Jeff Bezos is cash poor. His power is not in money, but the sets of what common workers and customers of Amazon give him make him powerful. And Jeff Bezos knows it, which is why we always make sure Amazon workers never unite. Amazon spends $17 million on union busting. That is proof that Jeff Bezos sees his employees as us, but nothing but money bags. And as we said before, the only thing Amazon cares about is money. Take that away and they listen. So start speaking up for yourself when a company like Amazon wrongs you. Something as small as just letting a lawyer or government organization know about misconduct can go a long way with serious lawsuits against a paid corporation. Support workers, unions where you are employed, and vote lawmakers that advocate for change in business management benefiting common workers and not the rich. Spreading the word to the right people is all it takes. And finally, when you get the chance, protest in any way that forces the government to question the legality of billionaires like Jeff Bezos' tax avoidance until they have no choice but to stop their tax avoidance and use that money to benefit everyone or be arrested.
I'm working on it. I was making a YouTube video for you to tell everybody to get the images off of the internet. It's out of my control.
Well, I don't want to eat the rich, I'd have to eat my heroes first. And my tuition's paid by blood, I might deserve your fate or worse. But I don't need your God's money, I don't need jack from you. So when I speak, you bet your life my words are true.
So yeah, please, get everything off of the internet now! Curse the trolls! Peace to everybody else.